Sand tub of height S I have taken. This is not water, sand this is. And then a stone is dropped. U is equals to 0. Whenever a stone is dropped, from what height they are saying? H height. Then what you have to find out means you have to find out the resistance force offered by the sand here. So for that, first of all, whenever this one is falling down, obviously after covering this much of distance, finally what happens? What happens? It will come to rest, right? It will come to rest, nothing but the final velocity V final is equals to 0. Now, so before that, whenever this is falling down from the height h, then what happens? Nothing but it will hit the sand first of all. It will hit the sand with some velocity. Let me take that is a velocity of v. It is hitting the sand with velocity of v. By this v, it is traveling inside of the sand. Before that, it is just traveling in the air without resistance. It was traveling freely, so that there was no resistance here. So what is the work done here? mgh only, no? Work done is mgh. And after that, it is entering into the sand with the velocity v, and then this sand is applying a resistance force R in the opposite direction. So at that time, you have to find out that resistance force only. I said no, resistance force is R also. So resistance force is R. Now we have to find out the resistance force value. For that, first of all, you have to take the work done is equals to change in the kinetic energy. Here change in kinetic energy nothing but we are having how many works first of all? 2 works. Inside of the sand, totally 2 works only. Up to sand it is moving under water, gravity. Inside of the sand also it is moving under water, gravity only, but the resistance force also extra applying. So that up to it is entering into the sand, it is just moving under the gravity. So that what will get directly? mgh we will get. mgh is equals to, first of all, in the air, we will calculate about the air. In the air, then work done is equals to, what is the formula? Change in kinetic energy. Then work done to fall through height h, what is the formula? mgh. So that mgh and plus or minus? Plus only. Why? Because the body having the displacement in which direction? Downward direction, and then gravitational force also there in the downward direction. So that mgh is equals to change in kinetic energy nothing but k final minus k initial value is how much? 0. Then mgh is equals to k final is what? Half m into final velocity is how much? V square. This is about only air I discussed. Then about the sand we will see. In the sand, the body is moving under the gravity, and also one more force is acting. Which force? That is resistance force is acting. The resistance force, how much I said? R is the resistance force. Now here first of all in the sand, it is entering with what velocity? V velocity. Final velocity becoming as how much? 0. Then it is moving under the gravity, and also I said that it is moving under the resistance force also. For the gravity, what will you get? mg into displacement is how much? S. Minus or plus? Minus. Why? Because the sand is applying the force in opposite direction, frictional force, and then displacement is there in the downward direction. So that minus R into S. Why? Because R is the force and then S is the displacement is equals to K final. K final is how much? 0. K initial is how much? Half m V square. Understand it clearly equation? Then here mgs minus rs is equals to minus half m V square. Add these two equations, equation 1 and 2. Then what will you get? Half m V square gets cancelled, right? Then what is remaining here? mgh plus mgs. So that mg h plus s is equals to what will you get? Simply rs. Now what you want? Only R value. Resistance force only I asked. For that R is equals to what I can write? mg into h by s plus 1. Correct? I have taken s common and then divided at a time. Understand it everything? So that this is the resistance force offered by the sand. Clear? First of all listen. Whenever the ball is dropped from the air through a height h, then it is entering into the sand with what velocity? V velocity. inside of the sand it is moving, so at that time it is moving downwards, nothing but obviously moving under the gravity, and also there is a resistance force, sand resistance force opposite to that, that is a R, and then finally it is coming into rest. Then after that what happens, you have to apply the conservation of, not conservation of this one, what is this, work done is equals change in kinetic energy, work energy theorem. So you have to apply the work energy theorem in the air and then in the sand. In the air, at a time also you can apply, there is no problem in that, but for the cancelling it will be easy. So in the air, first of all, mgh is equals to work done by the gravity, mgh is equals to half m final velocity square minus initial velocity square, then half m v square we got. Then second one, second stage what we have done, we have calculated for the sand. In the sand, what happening, it is entering with what velocity, initial velocity is v, final velocity becoming as 0. Here it is moving under two forces, one is a gravitational force in downward direction, another is resistance force in the opposite direction. So that mg into the displacement is how much, s minus rs is equals to minus half mv square. Why minus half mv square here? Final velocity is 0, but the initial velocity is how much, v is the initial velocity. Now I just added them and then I got the r value, that's it. Clear, right? How many have you done this correctly? Nobody? I have given yesterday only, no? College physics key answer. Yeah, physics key answer. Anybody called me? Bande 1 nimisham. Write another problem. A bullet of mass m, moving with velocity v, penetrates into a wooden block of through a distance x, if small f is the resistance force offered by the block, then find the displacement through which bullet pierce inside of the block. Find out that. What answer? This much time? V square by 2g na. Displacement you have to find out x value. Frictional force is F they have given. mv square by? Very good. Very good. That's so simple. Don't make it difficult. నీకు బద్ధకరత్న మొత్తం బద్ధకరత్న ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಬದ್ಧಕರತ್ನ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಬದ್ಧಕರತ್ನ ಲೇಜಿ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಆವಾಗಲಿಂದ ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಾಪಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್? mv square by 2f. That's it. So here how many times this wood block and then bullet will come? I don't know. In all the chapters almost. So here what happening? A bullet is entering with what velocity they are saying? V velocity. And after that it is piercing into the wooden block through a displacement how much? X is the displacement. Finally its velocity becoming as how much? 0. Obviously it will get stopped in the block only. Now whenever it is traveling inside, the block is offering how much resistance force? F is the resistance force, so that F is acting in this direction. Now clearly what I can write, the work done is equals to change in kinetic energy, and the work done is what? Which force it is moving with? A frictional force. Frictional force into the displacement is how much? X in minus Fx is equals to the change in kinetic energy. Final velocity how much? 0 minus initial kinetic energy is half m into v square. Minus gone, then x is equals to mv square by 2f. That's it. Very simple. Next, types of equilibrium. It is important. You will get in electric charges and fields also, and oscillations also. Listen properly. I will discuss here itself deeply, so that we should not discuss there. In equilibrium, mainly the students will get confused in the signs only. When the du by dx, when the slope will be positive, when the slope will be negative in that. So here they will give very famous curve is there, that is a potential energy curve. You might be seeing this kind of curves. So they will give the points A and then B like that. They will ask that where the potential energy is positive, where the potential energy is minimum. At that time you will get confused there. Why? Because here for the conservative forces, what is the force formula for us in terms of potential energy? Minus du by dx, right? Otherwise delta u by delta x also. F is equals to minus du by dx. In that again we are having minus symbol, so that you cannot identify the slope properly. So for that I will tell you some shortcut methods. First of all, equilibrium. What do you mean by equilibrium? Already we know that net force is equals to how much? 0, right? Whenever the net force is 0, then at that time we can say that the body is in equilibrium. Now F net is equals to 0. Otherwise, if the body is either in rest, otherwise uniform motion, at that time also we can say that the body is in equilibrium. Now F net is equals to 0. From the conservative forces, for example, on the body only all the conservative forces are acting. For example, gravitational force, electric force, like that. So at that time we have for the conservative forces, what is the equation? Nothing but du by dx is equals to how much? F. This is only the formula I said in the potential energy. Minus du by dx is equals to F we got. And then I said that whenever the particle is in equilibrium, at that time F becomes how much? 0. Then what I can say? Minus du by dx is equals to 0. Nothing but you are saying that here minus du by dx is equals to 0 means clearly I can write du by dx also how much? 0 only. Now what you can say? Du by dx, u by x means what? Potential energy is changing with respect to the x only. But what I can say? Can I say slope here? Slope of ux graph. Slope of ux graph can be 0 here. Sometimes the u value will be optimum. Optimum nothing but it might be positive, negative or 0. So at which cases it will be positive or negative or 0, otherwise minimum, maximum or 0 we will see. So here mainly equilibrium nothing but net force is equals to 0. In that we will discuss everything about the potential energy only in the equilibrium case. So here whenever the F net is 0, at that time we can say that the body is in equilibrium. From the conservative forces we have the equation that minus du by dx is equals to F. If the body is in equilibrium, then F is equals to how much? 0. Then du by dx also 0 only. Here du by dx nothing but what? The slope of ux graph is 0. At that time the body is in equilibrium. Now whenever you got the value of u, that might be maximum or minimum, otherwise it will be 0. And also whenever for the introduction classes I said that while doing the trigonometry and all, I said that condition for the maximum, condition for the minimum, anything you are differentiating, that value is equals to 0 means what we can say? That function is becoming as maximum. You remember that? So here du by dx is 0 nothing but then u can be maximum, or if I send everything that side u will be 0, or it can be minimum also. And also we have one more thing in the mainly in the waves chapter you will get, that is double differentiation d square u by dx square. Not only u, this might be anything, d square by u by dx square, what we call this as curvature we call. Du by dx is the slope and then d square u by dx square is the curvature. So that radius of curvature, whenever you get the radius of curvature, at that time indirectly they are doing the double differentiation, d square u by dx square. Just remember that, okay now. By that only we will tell that the curvature is positive or negative, like that, minimum or maximum of potential energy is like that, we will measure by that only. So du by dx is 0, then u can be maximum, minimum or 0. In this equilibrium mainly 3 types of equilibriums will be there. One is stable equilibrium, another is unstable, another is neutral equilibrium. Stable, unstable and then neutral. Now tell me that I have taken a bowl, spherical bowl I have taken a ball in that, round ball I have taken in that. Now what I am doing nothing but I am just displacing it. This is the equilibrium position, no, it is not moving anywhere, it is just in rest. So whenever I just displace it from the equilibrium position, then what happens? What happens? It will go like that only? No, what happens? It will go and then it will fall down. Again it will come to the equilibrium state only. So that what equilibrium state this is? Stable or unstable? Stable. See that the body is having a tendency to come back again. That equilibrium we call as stable. At the end of the day it is becoming as stable. Understand, right? So after doing number of oscillations it will do, of course. So after doing a number of oscillations, what happens? Nothing but it will come to the again equilibrium state only. So it is becoming stable again. This kind of equilibrium we call as stable equilibrium. Next one is whenever I have taken the same ball and then I reversed it, at that time I am keeping one ball here that is in rest. Now I am just slightly displacing from the equilibrium position. Then what happens? It will go away, right? It will come back again? No, it will not come back, it will go away. So that this kind of equilibrium we call as unstable equilibrium. It will never come back again, it will never become stable again. It will be going like that. So this type of equilibrium we call as unstable equilibrium. And also one more thing is, whenever I have taken a flat surface, on that I kept a ball. If I displace it, then what happens? It will either, it might be go away, otherwise it might be in the rest only. Yes sir. So what we can say, nothing but it neither go away nor come back. That kind of equilibrium we call as neutral equilibrium. Nothing but here potential energy, mainly in these two states, what happening? Nothing but potential energy will changes. So here it is going in the upward direction and again it is coming back. At that time what happens? Potential energy will be changing. Finally it is becoming as what? Stable. Whenever you see this one, it is having the maximum potential energy here, and then whenever I displace it, then what happens? It will go down. At that time potential energy is decreasing. So this is what? Unstable equilibrium. Then here what happening? Nothing but the potential energy is maximum. It might be going in this direction or in this direction. Anywhere, same height or different height? Same height. So that is a neutral equilibrium. In that neutral equilibrium, how the potential energy will be maximum, how the potential energy will be minimum, we will discuss. Okay, write that equilibrium. Equilibrium. The net force on the body is 0. The net force on the body is 0. Right in the next line. If the forces are conservative, if the forces are conservative, write that du by dx is equals to f. Write that equations. Finished? Yes. Next, in that first of all, stable equilibrium. Stable equilibrium. See, in everything, I am saying that stable equilibrium or unstable equilibrium, neutral equilibrium. In all the cases, F net is equals to how much? 0. I am saying that F equilibrium nothing what net force is equals to 0. Now in a stable equilibrium also net force becomes how much means 0. If the net force is becoming as 0, then what happens? Du by dx also becomes how much? 0 only. That is what we got here. Minus du by dx is equals to 0, hence du by dx also 0 only. Now I said stable. I said one example that whenever I have taken a spherical bowl like that, and then I have taken a ball at the equilibrium state. Now whenever I displace with a small force also, what happens? By the retarding force, it will come back again. So retarding force nothing but gravitational force is applying force in the downward direction. I am applying the force in the upward direction. So body will retard otherwise accelerates in the upward direction. Retards, right? Why? Because the gravity is acting in the opposite direction. It is moving in the upward direction. So that constant retarding force will be acting. So that finally at the end of the day it will come back to the same equilibrium position again. So now tell me, at this time the potential energy is maximum or minimum? What is the potential energy value? Potential energy nothing but some height should be there, no, obviously for us. Now is there any height for this ball? No height. So that what I can say easily, potential energy is minimum. Du by dx is equals to 0, then potential energy is minimum. Potential energy is minimum. Then also I can say that the curvature is what? D square u by dx square. Curvature is what? Positive or negative? See that how the curvature is there, in which direction? Positive direction. This is only curvature. If you draw the graph also, you will get the same thing only. So that here I will tell you the shortcut method. You have to just compare this one. Just compare the cases with the graph only. Directly you will get the answer. You no need to do differentiation again and again. So that here whenever you take the curvature is there in which direction? Upward direction. So clearly what I can say, d square u by dx square is positive. The curvature is positive here. Understand, right? So slope is how much? Slope is 0. This is the slope. If I take the ux graph if I take, then slope is equals to how much? 0. Slope is 0, but the u is how much? Minimum, and also curvature is what? Positive. Clear? Then whenever I said about the unstable equilibrium, at unstable equilibrium I said you have to put the ball on the top of the bowl, so that here again net force is equals to how much in this also? 0 only. Slope is equals to how much? Du by dx is equals to how much? Again 0 only. Du by dx is equals to f. F value what I said? 0. So that du by dx also 0 only. Now tell me the potential energy. Minimum or maximum? Maximum. Why? Because it is having some height here. This much of height is there. So that what I can say, u is maximum. Now tell me the curvature. curvature is negative. So that d square u by dx square is equals to is a negative value. Understand? Don't remember anything, don't by heart first of all. I said you the shortcut, I did not explain normal methods, I just said you everything is shortcut only here. So this is not the graph, but I said it is a positive. Why? Because you can compare the graph with this one directly. So here what happening means, whenever the stable equilibrium nothing but it is at the bottom of the bowl, so that potential energy will be how much? Minimum. Why? Because it is not having any height. So whenever you see the curvature, that is a positive curvature. So that d square u by dx square is equals to positive. Of course, in all the cases f net is equals to 0, slope is also equals to 0 only. Now in the unstable, if you see, this is there on the top of the bowl, it is having some height. So that potential energy becomes how much? Maximum, that is the curvature will be what? Negative. Why? Because it is there in which direction? Downward, negative y axis direction. Next, whenever you see the neutral equilibrium, at that time what happens? The body is neither moving away, otherwise nor coming back. So at that time the net force also again how much? 0 only. Then slope also equals to how much? 0 only. Then tell me the curvature, d square u by dx square. Is there any curvature for this? Is there any curve here? No. So that d square u by dx square is equals to 0. Clear, right? So this is about the equilibrium states, and then there is a chance for the theory questions, and most of all they will ask this kind of problems. U is equals to x square by 2 and then x cube by 3. Then you have to find out the net force, and also you have to find out the position where it will be in equilibrium. That and all we will solve now. Okay, these are the important problems. You understand everything, right? Yes, copy that. Directly you copy, what will do? First of all, write about the stable equilibrium. Stable equilibrium. If we displace the particle from the equilibrium position, it will come back to the same position. By the net retarding force. Copy that. For unstable also write that. What is unstable equilibrium means? What is a neutral equilibrium? Finished? Next, potential energy curve. Potential energy curve. Tell me at A. U is maximum or minimum. What about the curvature? At point A. See that U value is maximum, of course. Otherwise, if you see the curvature, curvature is which curvature? Downwards, nothing but which curvature? Curvature, that is negative curvature. So that d square u by dx square is negative. When the d square u by dx square is negative, whenever the u is maximum. Otherwise, you can see the graph here. Here there is a maximum value of the u here. So that I can say that u is maximum. At point B. What you can say at point B? The potential energy what? Minimum. Can't you see this? You are sleeping? Yes sir. No? No, yes sir, you are sleeping. Yes sir. So here what happening? Nothing but this is the potential energy. Minimum only, no, obviously. So that what I can say here? U minimum. Curvature is? Curvature is positive. Why? Because this is there in which direction? Upward direction. Whenever you do the double differentiation, then you will get the positive only here. Then at the C. At C what happening? U is maximum and also curvature is negative curvature. U maximum and then curvature is negative. At D what happening? At D what happening? Which equilibrium this is? Neutral equilibrium. Neutral equilibrium nothing but slope is how much? 0. U is how much? 0. Curvature also 0 only. So that at D, slope 0, curvature 0, and what I said, U also 0 only. Finished, huh? Then write a problem. Potential energy for a conservative force. Potential energy for a conservative force system is given by potential energy for a conservative force system is given by U is equals to Ax minus Bx square U is equals to Ax minus Bx square, small Ax minus Bx square, where A and B are constants, then find expression for the force, equilibrium position, and potential energy at equilibrium. Can you try that? They are saying that conservative forces, no? Try that once. You have to find out the expression for the force, equilibrium position, nothing but x value you have to find out, and after that potential energy. Conservative force is nothing but what is the equation? Conservative forces minus du by dx is equals to F. Tell. A minus 2b na. A plus 2b. Minus a plus 2b, no? Minus a plus 2b is equals to f. Yes. Enappa? Where is 2? X value you have to find out, no? X value you have to find out. Minus a plus 2b is the force, and the x value is a divided by 2b. A divided by 2b is the x value, and also the potential energy is a into a by 2b minus b into a by 2b whole square. That's it. These problems are important. This problem already asked in the previous NEET. So here listen, what I asked the questions, first of all, you have to find out the expression for the force. You have to write the force equation. Next one is what I said, equilibrium position, nothing but x value whenever the f is equals to how much? 0. Equilibrium nothing but what? Force is equals to 0. At that time x is equals to how much? And also next question is, I asked to find out the potential energy. For that, first of all, we will find out the force. They are saying clearly in the question that it is all the conservative forces are acting there. Conservative forces equation is what? Minus du by dx is equals to f. Then f is equals to minus du by dx, nothing but what I can write this one as? A minus 2b. A minus 2b. So that f is equals to, clearly what I can write? 2b minus a. This is the net force. And also they are asking that whenever x is there, no, again 2bx. 2bx minus a is the force. And also they are asking that at equilibrium position, at what point the equilibrium position is there? Equilibrium position nothing but f is equals to what we can write? 0. What is the f value here? 2bx minus a is equals to 0. Then x is equals to what I can write? A divided by 2b. At this position, the particle will be in equilibrium. And also next thing is they are asking about the potential energy. For that what we can do? Potential energy expression is there already. U is equals to how much? Ax minus bx square. In that substitute the x value, that's it. U is equals to a into a divided by 2b minus b into a by 2b whole square. So that what will get here? A square by 2b minus a square b gets cancelled, no? So that a square by again 4b we will get. Then what is the answer you will get? I think a square by 4b again you will get the answer as clear if you take the LCM everything. So that this is the expression for the potential energy. One by 2 minus 1 by 4 gives you 1 by 4 only. How many of you got correct answers? All of the answers should be correct. That's very good. In this only little twisting given means you have to solve. Next problem. In a molecule, the potential energy between atoms is given by u of x is equals to a by x power 12 minus b by x power 6. A by x power 12 minus b by x power 6, where a and b are positive constants and x is the distance between the atoms x is the distance between the atoms. Then find the value of x. Then find the value of x at which force is 0, at which force is 0 and minimum potential energy at that point. This one is as it is same, you can do that. Next problem you write. In this only little twisting. The potential energy of 1 kg, the potential energy of 1 kg particle free to move, the potential energy of 1 kg particle free to move along the x-axis is given by u of x is equals to x power 4 by 4, x power 4 by 4 minus x square by 2, x power 4 by 4 and then minus x square by 2. Full stop. The total mechanical energy, of the particle is 2 joules. Then find the maximum speed of the particle. Try that. No, V value you have to find out. Velocity, no, I said. No, numbers you have to get. Three by? Very good, Nana, very good. Maximum velocity na minimum velocity na? Minimum velocity. What I asked in the problem? Maximum speed, no, I asked. You got the correct answer only. But I am asking about if you get the maximum speed, nothing but at that time potential energy will be minimum. Minimum potential energy you will get, that is a minimum potential energy. Total energy nothing but what will happen? Which forces, which energies will be there? Kinetic energy plus potential energy you have to take. See that? Look at the problem. The answer is 3 by root 2. Anybody got that? Only one member. So here u of x is equals to x power 4 by 4 minus x square by 2 I have given. In that I am asking to find out the maximum speed, V maximum. For that, directly without any twisting and all, directly we can do the problem. but actual method is different. So directly how we can do in the shortcut method I will tell you. So that V maximum, whatever it might be maximum or minimum, we have to find out which one speed we have to find out. For that purpose, u of x is equals to how much they have given, x power 4 by 4 minus x square by 2. So whenever you see it is acting by the conservative forces, so that f is equals to, what is the formula for us, du by dx. First of all you have to find out the position where it is in equilibrium. For that purpose, so here minus du by dx, if you do the differentiation, what will you get here, 4x cube by 4 minus 2x square by 2, 2x by 2, that is equals to 0. Then 4 gone and then 2 gone, then x power 3 minus x is equals to 0. Then here what I can do, nothing but x is equals to how much you will get, 1 only, no, plus or minus 1 only you will get, x cube is equals to x, then cube and then x will get cancelled, then x square will be 1, then x is equals to how much, plus or minus 1, so we will take plus 1 only. So it is the equilibrium, nothing but you have to take proper position, nothing but you have to consider plus and then minus, that is the main twisting here. So you have to consider the plus and then minus. If x is equals to plus 1, then what happens? If x is equals to minus 1, then what happens, we have to see. If x is equals to plus 1, x power 4, nothing but again how much it will become, 1 only, x power 2, nothing but 1 only. If I take minus 1 also, same only or different, same only. And also here the main thing is they are asking to find out the speed of the particle, and also they have mentioned one thing, that is a total energy is equals to how much, 2 joules. So for that total energy is equals to 2 joules. Total energy nothing but what I can write, kinetic energy plus potential energy is equals to 2 joules. Kinetic energy is what, half mv square, and the potential energy is how much we got, at x is equals to 1, what will get the potential energy, u is equals to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2, so that what will get, minus 1 by 4 we will get. I am substituting this x value in this to get the potential energy. So half mv square plus u value is how much, minus 1 by 4 is equals to 2, then half mv square is equals to 2 plus 1 by 4, nothing but how much, that is 9 by 4, no, 9 by 4, and they have said that mass is how much, 1, 2 gone, then what I can write, v is equals to 3 by root 2. This is the answer for that in shortcut method, but in actual method is different, listen that properly. Now they said that maximum speed or minimum speed, maximum speed they said. So actually what you have to do, nothing but you have to take the diversion here only. Here what happening, what is the function we are getting, x cube minus x is equals to how much we are getting as 0. Now directly what we have done, nothing but we have sent the x that side, and then we got the x value how much, 1 plus or minus 1. Without that what I will do, nothing but I will take x as common, then x square minus 1 is equals to 0. From this what I can write, x is equals to 0, and also x square minus 1 is equals to 0 from the roots. Then x square is equals to what it will be, 1, then x is equals to plus or minus 1, that is what we have taken here, and then we have solved. Now at x is equals to 0, at x is equals to 0, what happens here, 0 by 4 minus 0 by 2 we will get, so that everything is 0. And also here they are saying that the velocity is maximum. Velocity maximum means kinetic energy also maximum only. Whenever the kinetic energy is maximum, at that time potential energy will be what, minimum. They should be always vice versa. 2 can never be maximum, 2 can never be minimum. It is having some energy, nothing but either kinetic energy is maximum or potential energy is maximum. They are asking that here velocity is maximum, nothing but kinetic energy also maximum only. At that time potential energy will be what, nothing but potential energy will be minimum, u minimum. U minimum at what value means, at plus or minus 1 u is minimum. Whenever you see at 0 what happens, at the origin what happening, nothing but the particle is not yet started, nothing but kinetic energy will be 0, and then potential energy will be maximum. So that at x is equals to 0 u is maximum, at the x is equals to plus or minus 1 u is minimum. Then you have to start this procedure. You understand, right? So that clearly the actual method is they are asking to find out the maximum speed, nothing but you have to take the minimum potential energy only. Here some people might be take like this also, x is equals to 0 will come and then x is equals to plus or minus 1 also will come, then they will get confused that which we have to take. Of course, whenever you substitute x is equals to 0, at that time potential energy is what we are getting, 0 only. So that to further we have to proceed nothing but x is equals to how much you have to take, either plus or minus 1. At that time u is minimum. Why u is minimum means because the velocity is maximum. Clear? They did not ask about the minimum potential energy and all, no? So there is no need to consider this one. Directly in shortcut only we can do. You understand, right, method? So this kind of methods also they can give total energy, they will ask, and then they will asking the velocities and all. Copy that. This method is enough. Finished. Next, conservation of mechanical energy. Conservation of mechanical energy. What is the conservation of mechanical energy? What is the conservation of energy? Mugging up the dialogues and then mugging up the dialogues means definitions only, obviously. No use. Total energy will be constant always. Conservation, any conservation, momentum conservation, anything we have discussed about the conservation, nothing but total value should be always what remains constant. Initial value is equals to final value, that's it. So the conservation of energy, nothing but the total mechanical energy will be always constant by the conservative forces. So here the energy will be neither be created and then nor be destroyed. So what we can do? We can convert from one form to another form. Neither be created nor be destroyed, nothing but total value is what? Constant. So total value of the energy will be constant, and also always the initial energy is equals to the final energy. In all the problems we will apply that only. Initial energy is equals to final energy and then we will get the answer. So here the conservation of mechanical energy, nothing but the total energy is always constant. So that kinetic energy plus potential energy is equals to constant. Total energy nothing but what? K plus U only, no? Kinetic energy plus potential energy. And also I can say clearly that E initial is equals to E final. Energy initial is equals to energy final. Write a problem in that. Write that formulas and then write a problem. A vehicle of mass 15 quintal, what do you mean by quintal? 100 kg. A vehicle of mass 15 quintal climbs up a hill 200 meters high, full stop. It then moves on a level road. With a speed of 30 meter per second. Then calculate potential energy gained by it calculate potential energy gained by it and its total mechanical energy while running on the top of the hill. While running on the top of the hill. They are asking to find out the potential energy and then total energy. Find out that. What is the potential energy? Yes, very good. Then directly calculate the potential energy and then total energy. Nothing is there in that problem. Finished? What is the potential energy you got? 3 into 10 power 6. Correct? Huh? Then what about the total energy? Approximately 3.7, 3.6 like that you will get. Mass is how much I said? 15 quintal, no? Quintal nothing but 15 into 100. Yes, very good. Shall I? So that you can do, you might be doing slowly in the calculation only. So here you have to, a car is moving on the hill and then going on to the top of the hill of how much height? 200 meters height. On going it is having the velocity of nothing but 30 meter per second, and after that it is continuing, of course. Whenever it is continuing, what they are asking is what is the potential energy gained by it and also what is the total energy. So first of all, always whenever you are doing the problems based on the mechanical energy, always you have to consider the zero potential energy level. There is a reference level we have to consider. With that reference only you will calculate. For this problem obviously zero potential energy level nothing but what? Ground only. But for some of the problems, for the vertical circle problems, we will consider the potential energy level in different points. That is your wish. Wherever you want you can consider that. But total energy will be always what? Constant only. If I say this point is a zero potential energy level, then I will say that mg into h I will take. Whenever I take this as the zero potential energy level, then what you can? Minus mgh is your potential energy. You are understanding, right? So everywhere you can consider anywhere, but you have to take that always total energy is remaining as constant. That's it. Now here they are asking first of all potential energy gained by it. What is the potential energy whenever it is moving on to the top? mgh only, no? So that mg into h, mass is how much? 15 quintal, nothing but 15 into 10 square, 15 into 100. 1 quintal is 100 kilos. Anybody farmers is there means they can get to know easily. So 15 quintal and then g is how much? 10. Height is how much? 200. Then what I can write this one as? 2 zeros, 3 zeros, 4, 5 and then 6 will come, so that 3 into 10 power 6 joules. That is the potential energy gained by it. Next what you have to find out? The total energy. Total energy nothing but what you can take? Kinetic energy plus potential energy. So that k plus u. What is the k value? Half mv square. And potential energy value, of course you got the u value. Half, mass is how much? 15 into 10 square. Velocity is how much? 30, right? 30 nothing but what will you get here? 900 plus this one is 3 into 10 power 6. Then what will you get here? 2 zeros and then what will you get here? 4. 6.7 this one is 0.6 into 10 power 6 plus 3 into 10 power 6. So your answer will be approximately 3.6 into 10 power 6 joules. That's the correct answer. You got that? Yes. Next problem. That was easy only. Next problem you write. A body is dropped. Important model this one is. A body is dropped from the height 8 meters. From the height 8 meters. After striking the surface, it will rises to a height 6 meters. It will rises to a height 6 meters. Then what is the fractional change? What is the fractional change in kinetic energy? What is the fractional change in kinetic energy during the impact? In bracket, assuming frictional resistance is negligible. Frictional resistance is negligible. Get the answer. Fractional change in kinetic energy. You understand the question? First of all, it hit the ground from what height? They are saying 8 meters, and after that it is rising to how much height again? 6 meters. Why it is rising to only 6 meters? Nothing but the velocity is lost. Velocity is gone. So that what is the fractional change in the kinetic energy they are asking. You got correct only, but you should get the fractional change. You got just change only. I asked that fractional change. Very good, Nana. Very good. One by 4 is the correct answer. Whoever are getting 20 or correct only, you have to still do. You are just getting the change only. I asked the fractional change. Yes, very good. 1 by 4 is the correct answer. Obviously, the kinetic energy converting into potential energy only. If you take in the place of V, I said that fractional change in the kinetic energy. Half m v square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Obviously, correct. ನೀವು ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ತೊಗೋಬೋದು, ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ತೊಗೋಬೋದು. However, the V value is how much? Under root 2gh only, no? So that you will get the potential energy only again. 1/4 is the correct answer. How many of you got that? Raise your hands. 2, 3. Or Satvika? You got or not? Like this? No. How many? Now you raise. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Whoever got 20, that is correct only. But you have to find out the fractional change. Means you are doing in different method. That's it. So first of all, what do you mean by fractional change? Fractional change nothing but delta k by k. That's it. If I ask the percentage, then delta k by k into 100. So what do you mean by delta k? Means here k final minus k initial by k initial into 100. This is the fractional change. Remember that. Always it will come. The next again collision is going to come. In that collision also, what is the fraction of energy lost and all will be there. So that I said in the bullet problem also, in the motion is straight line. At that time only, what is the fractional change in the kinetic energy? I said that problem also, I think you forget that. So that fractional change of the kinetic energy is delta k by k into 100. So there is no need to consider any potential energy here. Directly with the kinetic energy only you can calculate. Otherwise you can consider, that is your wish. Now k final minus k initial by k initial into 100. First of all, I want to calculate the k initial. Shortcut method I am telling. So if you consider again the total conservation of energy, initial is equals to conservation of energy, final also you will get the same answer only. But it will take lengthy, it will take little time. Instead of that, directly we will calculate. K initial is equals to, what is the formula? Half m into velocity with which it is hitting. Initial means, of course, u is equals to how much here? 0. The velocity it is hitting as how much? Nothing but u dash. Let me take. So what I can write? Half m into u dash square. This is a hitting case. Hitting. So that half m into u dash square. Then half m into, what is the u dash value? It is moving under the gravity. Nothing but what is the answer for the u dash? Velocity is equal. Striking velocity formula is what? Under root 2gh only, no? So u square is there. Nothing but what I can write clearly? 2gh. Then 2 gets cancelled. Mass is how much? What is the mass I said? No mass. So that m into g is 10. mg I will write. H is how much? First of all, 8 is the height. 8 is the height. 8 mg is the kinetic energy initial. Next, while rebouncing, again kinetic energy final. Kinetic energy final is equals to, it is rebouncing back with what height? Nothing but 6 meters height. So that k final is equals to half m into, after the hitting it is rebouncing with, let me take v dash velocity, and finally velocity is becoming as how much? 0 after reaching the maximum height. Then here half m into v dash square, then half m into, what is the v dash value again? Under root 2gh only. What is the 2gh value here? 2 into g into, what is the height? Rebouncing height? 6. So that 2g into 6, then what we got here? 6 mg. This is the k final. That's it. Substitute in the formula. K final is how much? 6 mg minus k initial is how much? 8 mg. Yes. Initial minus final Nana here. Initial minus final. Initial only will be no maximum. It is losing nothing but initial only will be maximum. However, you will get the answer in terms of minus. That minus indicates what? Means it is losing the energy. You can take final also, no problem in that. 6 mg minus 8 mg divided by k initial value is how much? 8 mg. Now what will get cancelled here? mg, and also 2 will get cancelled, no? 2 4s are 3 minus 1. So what will get here? 1/2 na? What's wrong with this? This is 4, no? You are not able to see, I think, papam. Blind ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. 2 4s are 2 3s are 2 4s are 2 1s are 8 ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯಿತು, ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್? minus 1/4. Minus 1/4 in minus indicates what? Losing the energy. Why? Because the velocity is decreasing, no? Velocity is decreasing and then it is not rising to the height. So that here minus 1/4 is the correct answer. Clear? Otherwise you can write 1 by 4 also by taking the k initial minus final. But at that time you cannot understand that it is losing or gaining. With the velocity, okay, you can understand. With the answer means it will be nice. So minus 1 by 4 is the correct answer. 1 by 4 into 100 if I put, how many percentage? 25% of energy it is losing. Next problem. A small ball is released from the rest from a height h on a smooth surface of varying inclination as shown in the figure, then find the velocity of the ball on reaching the horizontal surface. The answer, you can get it. What answer? V is equals to? Yes. This much time. Apply the conservation of mechanical energy. V is equals to under root 2gh only answer. That's only the answer. You don't think that always problems will be difficult by seeing the diagrams, by seeing the equations in the questions and all. Whichever is more Bhayankara is there, no, that is only more easy actually. So people whoever look more, what we call, Bhayankara like that, whenever we see that and then we will scared to talk with them, they are only very soft from inside like me. So very easy problem. This one is very easy. So you have to consider the reference level. Now from this reference levels will start. This is which level? Potential energy is 0 no maximum here. 0 potential energy level. 0 ma netra nidhe madbedri. So at this level potential energy is 0. At this level potential energy will be obviously maximum only. Now always you have to apply the conservation of energy. Energy initial is equals to energy final. Energy initial, the body is starting from here. So that energy initial nothing but what is that? K and then U initial is equals to K and U final. K initial. Initially what is the kinetic energy? 0. Because the velocity is how much? 0. So that this is 0 initially. What is the potential energy initially? Initially at this level, what is the potential energy? mgh only, no? So that mgh is equals to, finally it is coming here and then moving with the velocity v. So final kinetic energy what? Half m into v square. Finally potential energy is how much? 0. Why? Because this entire level gives you what? 0 potential energy level. So that this is 0. Then v is equals to what I can write simply? Under root 2gh. Clear? Next problem. Off that video. Next